Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. Welcome to Pathfinder Reign of Winter, our first edition Pathfinder adventure featuring these wonderful and amazing Patreons who support my channel, allow me to do really, really cool things. And you know what? I've been so busy prepping my game, I didn't actually brush my hair or tie it up. I've even got my little band here, so I'm going to very quickly attend to my personal hygiene and like brush my hair real quick because that's I literally haven't even looked at myself today. So
daily life with that.
so Dag, brushing himself. There you go. So yeah, what we are doing today is we're going to be playing this winter-based game where, from the frigid Northlands in the lands of Irrisen, a unseasonable winter has begun to grip the fantasy realm of Golarion, and it is up to a unlikely group of heroes, fresh out of Cinderfang Academy, to go on their very first adventure and somehow or another bring an end to this cold winter weather. Now, joining us today, we have, of course, our friend Marcus, the GM, playing Mistwin, the Cursed Oracle. Hello, Marcus. Marcus, can you hear us?
Oh, he muted himself in Zoom. Or in Discord.
He might have stepped away for a second. Following that, of course, we have none other than the amazing Grax, our occultist goblin, played by the wonderful Neil from Immersion Diversion.
Hello.
And, of course, last but not least, we have playing the indomitable Cromwell, the Uriad monk, is none other than our dear friend Tim. G'day, Tim.
Hello.
All right, now, oh, there we go.
I was double muted. I muted my headset and I muted Discord.
Well, that's going to make it very difficult to play, mate. All right. Now, guys, if you haven't been on the channel before, as you guys should know, we have a lot of people to thank, and we're going to take a quick moment to thank each and every one of them, starting, of course, with all the people who just got us through our level 3 hype train. A big shout out and thank you to Seagard for the resub. It is so good to have you here yet again for another amazing campaign. Schoolie for the 5 generous gifted subs. It is always so wonderful to see our community continue to grow through kindness, through generosity, because that's what it's all about, guys. Noria for resubbing yet again and making it to 19 months, which is mental. Thank you to everyone, even if you aren't subbing. For those of you who are just earning points, welcome in and thank you for being here. You got to go to the store, selling your bath bombs and restock them. No worries, Malakisa. All the best. I hope I really like your lavender bath bomb, and I look forward to seeing more pictures of stuff in the Discord. Now, another person we want to thank, of course, is our sponsors for the show. Now, guys, we can't run this without, of course, not only your support, but the support of the people who make us look so good. Starting, of course, with Hero Forge for the wonderful artwork you can see on screen right now, and some of the artworks you will see throughout the course of today's game. Sirenscape for the wonderful tunes that you will hear, such as this one. My players won't hear it because we've been playing with technology, and I can't share sound with them at the moment. And then, of course, our wonderful VTT of choice, which is none other than Fantasy Grounds. All the stuff. I can't make Fantasy Grounds do something like, do a barrel roll or something. Just, woo, I don't know. Anyway. And, of course, lastly, guys, there is no good live play game, I think, that doesn't involve our audience. And you guys, being the most important people here, there are a number of ways you can interact with the game as we play. Not only can you earn channel points, which can be used to influence the game as you go, but also there are a number of ways that you can help me eat. By donating to the channel, you can, of course, influence the game and allow us to do cool things. And I have noticed that we have a lot of stockpiled stuff. So I'm going to have to throw some pretty dangerous things at my group because I need them to start spending those hero points. So, for $5, you can award a hero point to my players or a jinx point to me. These can be used to either stave off death, re-roll a check, or petition the GM for something that may not necessarily be in the rules. For $10 dues, you can draw 3 cards from our plot twist deck, pick one, and that plot twist will occur immediately. For $20, you will give someone the coveted golden natural 20, which can be used, of course, to roll a natural 20, because why not? $20 for a nat 20. Makes sense. For $50, you can boost up a boss encounter or provide a magic item to the group. And lastly, a secret menu item. The secret menu item for today is a... what do we have here? Ah, yes. We have a freezing spell. This is a very unique spell and a unique magic item that is currently not in control of a user. Now, what I mean by this is I have created a very unique magic item that basically turns organic flesh into ice. It is effectively the Hand of Midas. For the secret menu item, they will encounter a person who has a particular problem that can only be solved. And the reward for completing this side quest is, of course, the Hand of Midas ice thing itself as well. So there we go. That is the secret menu item for today. Schoolie coming in with a $50 donation. Thank you so much, my friend. Tell me, where do these points go? Let me know. Let me know where the dice of destiny have cast this today. And I think that's pretty much it. So yeah, guys, shall we roleplay?
Yeah.
All right.
Really weak.
Our story continues. After a well-deserved night's rest, in a small and enchanted wooden cottage found in the woods to the northeast of the town of Waldsby, our heroes have finally managed to catch their breath. That night, it is a restless sleep. It seemed only yesterday you were literally halfway across the world, in the lands of Taldor. You think for a moment that you've not really stopped and thought, my family is back in Taldor. The people I love, my old life. Even if we solve this problem and close the portal, there's no guarantee we'll be able to go back. Taldor is several months worth of travel away from where you guys are now. Will you have to carve out a new life here in the Winterlands forever? Or do you journey back home once all this is done? You wonder what became of your substitute teacher, who had fallen into the portal alongside you and disappeared into the ether. And of course, the mysterious black armor now donned by Kichiro, symbolizing the Black Rider, one of the heralds to the infamous witch Baba Yaga. What does this mean for him? All this and more plagues your dreams that evening. But in the morning, you are awoken with breakfast laid out on the beautiful kitchen table, and of course fresh refreshments, and your laundry seems to have also been done overnight by, who knows, fairies, goblins, who knows. After a
My brothers are here.
After a short reprieve, you leave the house, and no sooner than you walk past its threshold, the power of the house begins to wane, and it shrinks down back to the size of a toy. It also presents out the key used to open it again. And Grax, with a swift hand, you pick it up and place both within your pouch. Now, it is not far from where you guys had left off to the Pale Tower. You know the following. The guards of the Pale Tower went to Waldsby in search of you, and while they seemed to be massed in number, they didn't seem to be particularly strong or well-armed. Swords, shields, city guard sort of stuff. What was more concerning was the notion or the speaking of someone known as the Jadweja. This term hadn't been heard from you before, but whoever it is, they hold command over the Pale Tower and the guards within. I need a survival check from everyone, as your feet crunch in the snow.
Survival. That's one of my good skills.
Oh, I need to roll twice.
Ooh, 23.
All right.
8.
So a 23, an 8, and a 17. All right. Mistwin and Cromwell, the two of you stay true to your path and manage to make your way northeast as intended until eventually you see in the distance a large piercing tower. It seems to be almost ivory with several large structures that seem to be growing out of it, almost like the prongs on a crown made of ice. As you look onwards, you see that there is seemingly no patrol, no entrance to speak of. But then you watch as the guards from the previous day march in, ridden atop horses, and as soon as they get close, the road seems to almost conjure these cobblestone paths that lead towards what becomes an entrance into this large stony structure. As soon as they enter, the cobblestone retreats back into the earth, and the portal entrance seems to reseal back up with ice.
Well, that's quite
Oh,
interesting. Perhaps
Wait.
the guards have some sort of item on them that shows the road.
Means we gotta find a guard. We can take it from them and use it. Or we go wait for them to come out. We can sneak in.
I think that's a little easier said than done.
Are there any windows?
You cannot see any windows.
We could just observe for a time.
I think that would probably be best. See how often patrols come in and out.
All right. You watch for some time, and you notice that every couple of hours, new patrols seem to replace the old, heading out into the countryside in order to do their circuit. You get a reasonable timing of when they'll arrive and when they leave. However, it'll take you maybe 4 hours to ascertain that the patrol refreshes every 2 hours.
We could try and get in a cart with them, sneak in, or just kind of.
You notice that they all seem to be on horseback and none of them have carts.
Ow. Dang it.
Yeah, these are guards, not merchants. You know for a fact that Nadia Pesca was supposed to be the person bringing them supplies and stuff like that.
I'm trying to have an idea. What if we became like hit ourselves in snow and we could like just kind of slowly waltz in? Like we could be snowmen.
Well, I mean, other than a patrol of guards, there doesn't seem to be anything stopping us from just walking in.
Yeah, we didn't actually try to.
Well, how about we start with that?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess it can't hurt to try.
I mean, if anything goes bad, we could always run away.
Yes, I mean, we can always run away or, punch them.
Away.
All right.
Yeah.
You make your way
Right.
towards the pale tower. It grows taller and taller as you get closer. And eventually you come to a small pathway, and underneath your feet, a cobblestone road begins to manifest, leading you to eventually the large door. Unlike with the previous guards, you can see a portcullis made of tubes of ice seeming to block your passage in further. You hear a voice call out. Braf morfit gorantaskid. Braf monitede varkaskon. Baskidin farendo.
Yes, I don't suppose anyone picked up on their language whilst they were arresting us before.
Unfortunately, no.
Hmm.
See, that was one of the spells I was considering grabbing was comprehend languages.
Yeah, what a shame.
I should have. Oh well.
What do you guys,
well,
what do you guys do?
I guess. Platu, Barata, We said the password, right?
You wonder about that. Oh, sorry, you actually do that?
Yeah.
Oh no.
All right. So, I guess as you say this, there is the sound of thunderous footsteps that begin to make their way in your general direction. Each heavier than the last, eventually coming to a halt out the front
Like
of what
some sort of giant?
some sort,
Or
yes.
thunderous is in many.
Thunderous is in some sort of giant.
Right.
All right. Emerging from behind what looks to be this large statue, which I'll describe in a moment.
So we can see sort of straight ahead into
Yeah.
the clearing.
Yeah. It's only it's only like it first of all, it's clear glass, and secondly, it's it's several poles. So there's that. You see this creature, very similar to the beast that you saw at the entrance to the portal. You find yourself confronted by a giant troll made of earth and stone, with several large
This one looked much more friendly than the last one.
You have no idea. It has started walking to you. Now, before we get started too deep into it, I want to take a quick moment to say, have a wonderful day, Tony. I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day, whatever that happens to look like, to Clover Studios. Yes, we are playing Pathfinder 2nd Edition. If you have any questions about Pathfinder, let me know, because we are a learning stream as well, so we do encourage people to ask questions and throw feedback as well. If you want to interact with the game, you can earn channel points. You earn more if you're following, even more if you're subscribed, or if you want to, you can donate to the stream and have stuff happen. Yeah, all that stuff. Now.
Wait, I thought we were playing first edition.
Oh, first edition, right. Sorry, you're right. We are playing first edition. My apologies. Let me backtrack. We're playing Pathfinder first edition. Every other game I'm playing is Pathfinder 2nd Edition, but I forgot that this is actually a first edition game, which is good, because my encounters...
We're playing Pathfinder the second first edition.
Yeah. Spam questions. Spam questions is fine. Okay. But also spam 2nd edition questions. I feel like I've opened that gate now, so if you have any questions about Pathfinder 2nd Edition, just ask. Why not? And you can also ask me questions on Discord. There you go. There, I'll throw it in there. If you have any questions, ask me on Discord. Okay. There's even an Ask Dag channel. Okay. This large creature thunders towards you and looks at you again. And you've said Kleptu Veratu too, and he turns around and he goes, Veratu Kiktu, please don't fun.
The giant is saying this.
Yeah.
Well, last time I offered them something, it didn't go very well.
You watch as he reaches over to the bars, and he just sort of like, almost like a guy gathering up pull cues, like snaps these icy bars and crumples them, breaking the portcullis, blocking your way forward. He says,
clearly not something designed to keep this guy in.
Does anyone say? Does anyone speak Dwarvish, by the way?
No.
No, I speak. What's the Earth Elemental? Terran.
Terran.
Yeah.
All right. So he starts off by going, Glutton.
And you said he's made of earth, right?
He is.
Or stone.
Yeah, but he's going to
I mean,
start.
I'll try a bit of Terran.
Tim. He's going to start by speaking Dwarvish, which none of you speak, and then he speaks Terran.
Ooh.
As he speaks
Rock
Terran,
trolls.
it pretty much
My
sounds
language.
like grinding stones rubbing together in different ways and frequencies, with his throat sort of making these clacking noises every so often. When he does this, Cromwell, you now understand what he is saying. Which at first is, Terran. You speak Terran.
I will respond.
Language of earth and stone. You speak it.
Terran. Good.
Why are you speaking in broken Terran?
Distant dialect.
Right. What do you want? Are you here to see the Jadweja?
If we could.
In what business have ye with the Jadweja here? You don't dress in garbs of the townsfolk, and you hardly seem like recruiting material.
I'll just check with the other guys. What's the story?
Give him the thumbs up.
Is he's asking us what we're doing here? I'll let the giant know. I'm translating for my companions.
Yeah, no, I figured that.
Well, we know that these people are potentially allied with the Baba Yaga, so maybe we tell them that the Black Rider wishes an audience.
Yes, I'm not sure where he's got to today,
Well,
but I'm sure
we're going to
placing
say that
Black
Kichiro
Rider
and Kyrie are with you guys, even though they're not here today. So yeah.
with us in spirit and also physically, conveniently.
Yeah.
Well, we find ourselves in somewhat of a situation. I guess there's no beating around the rock. We are on business for the Black Rider, seeking alliances. Also trying to track down the Baba Yaga.
Who are you now? Well, you'd best come in out of the cold then. We don't want to have allies of the Black Riders being shown nothing but the best hospitality here at the Pale Tower.
Right. Well,
Rykon has redeemed an insight bonus. As he turns to walk in to allow you passage in, there's this sinking feeling in your gut. You recall a couple of things. Firstly, that this troll is likely allied similarly with the troll who was on the other side of the portal, very clearly, obviously.
we don't really know the allegiance of that troll other than he
this
said,
is the insight
don't come
bonus.
in, and then we had to kill him.
This is the insight bonus, Tim. You can't argue with it.
Yeah.
You're being given facts. The second thing that you come to realize is that when the Black Rider met you, he had suffered a fatal wound. Who exactly delivered this fatal wound? You take a close look at the icicles emblazoned on this troll's arms, and you realize the murder weapon of the Black Rider was in fact from this troll.
And you might have misheard. I was talking about the first troll. We didn't get much out of him except he told us to piss off.
Yes, I'm informing
So you said the same
that now-
allegiance, but I was saying we didn't know the allegiance of
yes,
that troll.
and now I'm saying that due to the insight bonus and having seen a second troll now associated with the portal travel, you have come to the conclusion that the two of them are likely of the same faction or the same group. The odds of two quite large, usually solitary, monstrous creatures is very rare.
Yes, no, I get that, but you're telling us as if we know what the allegiance of the first one was, and we
Yeah.
don't.
You do now, because you've now found
we
the
do
evidence
now,
of the
yeah.
second troll, which the odds of there being two trolls one protecting the portal and the one maintaining the portal to be very unlikely for them not to be working together. That is what the insight bonus has given you. You have gotten this for free with no check. Or you could smack it out of the gift horse's mouth. I mean, it's up to you. I don't care.
I think it doesn't matter. I think you're misunderstanding what I was saying.
Yes, I think maybe I am. But either way, it's that is the information you have as he has invited you to enter.
Yep. Everyone got that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry,
Yeah.
this is, like I said, this is the gut feeling is everyone. Everyone kind of feels that.
I still can't speak to the troll because I can't speak the Terran or what was it?
Terran.
Terran. Yeah.
All right, but what are you guys doing?
I think it's probably not a speaking situation, Grax. I was suggesting maybe you prepare yourself to cause some kind of avalanche with our rocky friend.
I can't cause an avalanche, but maybe I can make it friendlier.
Oh, well, sure.
Okay. I look towards it and kind of put my hand out. It doesn't actually say what range it was because I was looking at the it's the occult power forced alliance. It didn't actually say what the range was, and I was trying to figure that out.
So we're not the droids he's looking for.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's have a quick shall we?
Yeah, because under my thing, when I put in all the stat stuff, I put under range question mark.
Forced reincarnation. Temporary alliance?
It's not a spell like that. It's under the like you might have to look on because I couldn't find it in Fantasy Grounds. Like they don't have abilities and stuff like that under character stuff.
Book it's from?
So it's I was just found it on the Archives of Netheus under the.
So what's it called? Forced alliance?
Yeah.
Alright, well, let's have a quick squiz at this, shall we? By the way, for those of you who don't know, Archives of Netheus is a wonderful resource for anyone looking to get into Pathfinder 1st or 2nd edition. It is a full SRD of all current and ongoing materials for running the game. So it doesn't include things like the adventure modules or anything like that. Alright, here we go. Forced Alliance. Forced Alliance comes from Occult Adventures. It should be here somewhere, though. Let's see. It is a
When I searched under spells, it's not actually like under spells because it's like
it's
an
a resonance power.
Yeah.
Okay, Forced Alliance. There we go. As a standard action, you can alter a living creature's mind, causing it to see you as a friendly ally. If the creature is the same creature type as you, the power expends 1 mental focus. If it's not, you'd spend 2. Creatures may attempt a will save. If the saving throw fails, it treats you as an ally and doesn't attempt to harm you, although your allies are not protected. You can call on the creature's aid directly, but while doing so, the creature may attempt a new will save at the end of each round. Effect lasts for 1 round per occultist level. You are correct. There is no distance, and there is no basic. There is no basic distance. So I would say you would have to be within line of sight, and they should be able or must be able to see you.
See.
Yeah. No, I'd say see or hear. I'd say see or hear.
See or hear.
Yeah. All right.
Does it know if it passes?
It doesn't say so, and because there are rules that specifically say that after casting the spell they are aware of it, I would say that they would not be aware of it if you were to cast it. However, that being said, if you go hoogity boogity boogity and some lights glow and nothing happens, that'd probably tick him off.
Yeah. So yeah, I will try. And so he needs to make a will save. Actually, I think I might have.
No, that's fine. I can do a will save. All right, will save it is, and I'm going to burn a jinx point to give him a +8.
Oh.
So for those of you in chat, jinx points are a donation reward which you can claim $5 for a jinx point, and they give me
15.
big old boosts.
Oh no, I happened to use my last jinx point, just in case anyone was wondering how to refresh them.
Yeah!
Damn.
You need a 15.
Yeah, well, that was a natural one, so it didn't matter that I gotta use my jinx point for that. Alright, so with a 15, that is a failure. So he views you as an ally.
Him specifically, though, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
think so.
specifically Grax. So Grax currently is viewed as an ally. Mistwin and Cromwell, however, not so much. Alright.
Should let me in.
He's invited you all
I
in.
don't have. Oh, yeah. Okay. So I walk in.
He's already invited us in.
Do.
Alright, so Grax begins to walk in. The interior of this beautiful courtyard is an open-aired, almost cylinder that reaches up several stories to this tower. You can see that it is entirely protected from the wind and snow, and as soon as you pass through the threshold, you are now able to protect yourself from the icy winds of Irrisen. In the center of the room here, there is a large frozen fountain and a rising dais at its heart. Standing atop this dais is this beautiful woman with the lower half of what looks to be a serpent, large dragon-like wings, holding some sort of strange occult item. You're not entirely sure what that is, but that is what you see. Along the edges of this room, you see several kennels, each of which once housing several dogs. They must be on patrol or currently in use elsewhere because the kennels are still quite fresh, but completely empty. To the west of you, there is a large set of double doors, armed with spikes that point inwards. This, you believe, is the way to get to the center of that crown of this tower.
We didn't see any dogs with the guards, did we?
No, you did not. The large troll continues to move. It's continuing to speak in Terran, the sound of stones rubbing against each other. Well, hurry. The Jadwija will not wait forever.
I'll follow him. So I can.
Hello? Oh, there we go. I was muted. Does the statue, like, does Mistwin recognize the statue as anything, like, of a particular, faith or anything?
Make a history check if you have ranks in history.
I have knowledge history and knowledge religion.
No, unfortunately this is a history one.
Alright. I have 1 rank, and that's +5. I'm gonna use my ability Fortune, which lets me re-roll.
I would allow that. However, one thing you did forget is that you are currently at a disadvantage because you are near Grax.
God damn it.
So for those of you in chat, Grax, our goblin occultist, made a gamble with the god of chance, and unfortunately has currently been cursed with misfortune, meaning that those who attempt to make any kind of skill-based check nearby will do so at disadvantage. So, Mistwin, we'll accept that you're going to use the hero point, but you'll be rolling at disadvantage.
Ah, screw it.
Alright, you have no idea what this statue entails. Alright, as soon as Mistwind passes the opening of the threshold, those icicles, again, stretch upwards and create the portcullis behind you again. The troll continues to move around towards the large gate. Do you follow?
Yep.
Yes.
Alright. As you do so, the troll stops in their tracks and turns to face you. So, the Black Rider, he comes with you, and I trust that the black armored fox person he is the one who has taken the mantle.
Yes, it's quite subtle, isn't it?
I figured that old bastard would have been harder to kill. It looks like my instincts were correct if he managed to get to help before he succumbed to his wounds.
Yes, he did manage to escape. Somewhat weapon similar to, well, these kind of spike-like things that you've got around here.
Yes. He raises his hand and you see the icicles that sort of rip along his arms. These are very good for cutting and tearing flesh. Come. How about I show you? And you watch as he takes one of the shards and snaps it off.
What?
All right. And with that...
Off his arm.
Yeah, he rips it off his arm.
Oh,
Translation, please.
Translation, roll initiative.
I think he's about to kill us.
All right. Cromwell, it's your turn first.
Right. This is just a full normal round?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Let's just see if we can. So I'll try a stunning fist. This guy's probably going to be either immune or have a troll's constitution, but let's give it a shot anyway.
All right. Swiftly moving, fleet of foot, our monk Cromwell dashes across and attempts a stunning fist.
We'll use the style. It's called flying kick, but being a monk, it's kind of flying anything, but allows me to move and full attack.
Nice, let's do it.
We'll leap over Grax and then try and smash some of these other crystals off this troll.
Nice, let's do it.
Right.
Your first attack.
First attack.
Manages to hit squarely against like a cluster of rocks. You could see like kind of these fishes sort of moving through its body. Deal your damage. Nice. 13 points of damage. The rock cracks along the forearm.
And then, so that's a...
Fort save?
Yes, sorry, fort save.
All right. Fort save of 30.
Just makes it.
Just by the skin of its teeth, it makes it.
yeah, it's
Huge.
close. Second attack. Flurry of blows.
All right. Your second attack
That's into this guy.
swings in, and another solid hit. And another 12 points of damage sinks in deep. The troll is not happy. All right. Kichiro and Kirie. I'm going to say that they are standing back mostly because he's after Kichiro. So it just seems smarter that they'll protect each other for the time being. Mistwind, it is your turn.
Okay. So I'm trying to figure out how this spell works. You know what? Let's try this new one instead. Mistwin takes her Kopesh and kind of slices at her hand as and conjures or casts Murderous Crow, and a celestial crow just appears.
Just a regular crow?
No. It says you conjure a supernaturally vicious and clever crow to watch over you on the battlefield. Choose one of the following templates: celestial, entropic, fiendish, or resolute.
Mm-hmm.
In addition to its normal abilities, the crow gains the improved steel feat as a bonus feat and gains an eye rake attack. If both its claw attacks hit the same living foe in a single round, that foe must succeed a DC 13 reflex save or be blinded. And the blindness lasts for 1d4 days.
Okay.
So I don't know, but yeah, and it takes 1 round to cast.
All right. It will arrive in the following round, but it is now on the board, just so that we have it there.
Yep. And it lasts 1 round per level, and since at 5th level, that's, yeah.
All right, not a problem. All right, you begin to cast. Grax, it is your turn.
Since I don't speak Terran, I'm gonna kind of go up to it and just be like, "Stop attacking my friends! They are my friends." But I'm gonna attempt to speak Orc.
You turn around and say, he just does not get it. All right, is that all?
That's all I do.
All right. Now, Scully, thanks to your kind and generous donation, we have a boss buff for this particular encounter.
No.
Hey.
Now, originally, this creature was supposed to be an ice troll, but we've turned him into a rock troll. So rock trolls are significantly stronger than their ice troll brethren. They have different weaknesses, which is important to know, but more importantly, they have a power attack compared to the other. So, I'm going to make a power attack strike against Cromwell. But, I'm going to do this differently. Cromwell, it is going to start by using the first of its multi-attack to attempt to grapple you. But not really, sorry, not grapple, reposition you.
Okay.
So, what is your CMD? And tell me why it is not 30.
Gosh.
Like 100?
All right. So he pretty much uses his first action to grab you by the ankle and twist his weight on his hip. And as he does, he sort of almost discombobulates you. He pulls that leg out and puts you behind him. So this is the reposition.
Sure, I wasn't far off. I was at 28.
Yeah, oh, fair enough. Yeah, that's still pretty good.
Oh no.
All right. Now, because of this, you are currently flat-footed. And then with his second hand, he is going to palm strike you against the spike wall. Or attempt to. He might not.
Okay.
But he might. But he might not. But he might. But he might not. But he might. But he might.
Oh, he's flat-footed.
Sorry. I'm just gonna stop. That's shit. This is how I run 2-hour games. All right. Ababouche. That is a strike. All right. With a claw that strikes you with a power attack.
Reroll.
You want me to reroll?
No.
I can reroll.
Yep. Misfortune.
Yeah, I can reroll. All right, here we go.
It stopped on a 2 and then kept going.
It did stop on the 2.
Well, sticks and
I call
stones will
hacks.
break your bones, but my rock troll's gonna wreck ya. All right, sorry, hold on. I need to up my damage. Stop it. There it
I
is.
call hacks.
All right, here you go. Wham! Ah, that was crap. All right, 15 points of damage as it strikes you. And I need a reflex save from you as you are thrust into the spike wall.
Reflex.
That is a success. Do you have evasion?
Yes.
Through some miracle, you bend your body in such a way that you land between the spikes and take no damage as you are
Wow.
flung into them. Well done.
Wait, is this me or did you? I think your voice cut out as I was flung into silence.
Them. You're flung into them.
Okay.
All right. That brings us to the top of the round and back to Cromwell. Now, Cromwell, because you are currently occupying the space of these spikes, you are flat-footed from that.
Okay.
But it is your turn. What do you do? And where did my music go?
Not sure. We don't get sound effects anymore, so I don't know. Never know if you're playing anything.
Very true. There we go. Much better. All right. Cromwell, what do you do?
Yes. What I want to do is, I would like to crush this rock troll's rock balls, but I want to prepare. Assuming he's going to try and keep sort of nailing me against this wall, but I'm already in amongst the spikes. I want to use my attacks to prepare and maybe a hero point for when he tries to follow through to kind of slip him up into the spikes. So I pull him into the spikes himself, since I am kind of already wedged between them. Like you think he might be reaching in, but then I'll like grab his arm and hoik him into the spikes as well.
All right. I'm going to take a hero point for that.
Okay.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to say that you will have a readied action to have him make that reflex save. In order to do this successfully, you will need to either be missed by his next attack, or if he hits you, you need to make a combat maneuver against him to throw his weight.
Okay.
This is the basics of Aikido.
Yep.
All right, you do so. Which brings us to Mistwin and his summoning of a blackened bird with golden tints to the feathers.
I'm trying to find the crow stats, but there don't appear to be any.
There are not. I've used Raven stats, and I have modified them myself.
Okay.
So what do you want to do?
So that brings you to my second question. Does the raven move before or after me?
It moves at the same on the same turn as you.
Okay. Well, first, Mistwin's gonna want the raven to make its claw attacks on the troll.
Okay. It goes.
Hopefully both hit.
It goes to scratch the eyes of the troll. That'll hit.
Ooh. Ooh.
It will deal 1 damage.
Okay.
And as it does, the troll is blinded.
Ooh.
8.
All right.
Nice.
That
Right,
should make,
and then
hopefully make what happens next easier.
all right. So that one require concentration. Does not. Okay. That's nice to know. And then Missin's going to cast Oracle's Burden. So now it needs to make a will save, because will negates it.
All right. Will save.
Please fail.
16.
I forgot where to find my.
It should be under your
save.
spells. If you click the little magnifying glass next to your spell.
Yes. Little magnifying glass. I don't see where my save is, like where my DC.
What's the spell called?
Oracle's Burden. It just says saving throw will negates, but it doesn't
Will 15.
say what my.
So if you press the magnifying glass, it creates a drop-down menu, and there's right there.
Oh, yeah, will DC 15.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Cool.
There it is. I
And don't
didn't
forget
see
to
it
mark off
first.
that you've used the spell. But yes.
Yes, and
Alright.
it passes.
All right. It is
Darn.
unaffected, which then brings us to Grax.
Hey, so, seeing Cromwell be attacked by the troll and thrown into the spikes, he's taken some damage. So I'm gonna, Grax kind of gonna go around, and since the troll can't actually take any attacks on me because he's friendly towards me,
Mm-hmm.
I go 5, 10, 15, 20, and I'm going to cast Cure Light Wounds on Cromwell.
All right.
He's gotta
very
reach
well.
into the spikes and
All right. You reach up. Because you're so small, you actually fit between the spikes okay, and you reach up and you lay hands upon Cromwell, healing them for how much?
Everything.
Very nice. Healing them for 11.
11 points.
Beautiful. I love it.
Yeah.
Okay. Which then brings us to the troll. All right. The troll's eyes regrow
Oh,
because it's
Oh.
a troll.
well, yeah.
I'm going to roll a d6. 1, 2, it's going to hit Cromwell. 3, 4, it's going to hit the crow. 5, 6, it's going to charge at Mistwin.
No. 5, 6, you should spec Grax.
3, 4, it's going to hit the crow. Hope you were not attached to it.
Goodbye, little buddy. Oof.
Oh, it has a
Yep.
mischance. Oh, no, it doesn't have a mischance. Ignore the mischance because it's no longer blinded. All right.
Goodbye, little crow friend.
The crow suffers 9 points of damage and explodes.
Oh,
No,
God.
Bartholomew.
All right. With its second action, it is going to turn the crow. It's going to turn its attention to its next viable target, which is Cromwell. All right, you ready, Cromwell?
Yep.
So that
That is a 16 to hit, which means you will be hit. For,
Okay.
and I didn't say power attack, so no power attack on this one. So that is 11 points of damage as it swings in. Now you need a combat maneuver against it if you wish to, and it will drive itself into the spikes.
Okay, I will pre-use another hero point for a +8.
Nice, good use. All right. Hero point's gone.
But,
22. Its CMD is 24.
oh. If only someone in our party had some kind of reroll ability.
I already used it on you. And I already used it on the troll earlier.
It's only once a combat.
I can only affect each person once a day.
Let's see. I've got one more hero point.
You can't use another hero point for this because you've used a hero point already. You can
So
use...
I can't.
No, you can't use the hero point for the reroll, but you can use the nat 20.
What, and get a reroll or just a?
Oh,
what
it'll just be a nat 20.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Let's use it.
All right. Rolling with the nat 20. Cromwell. Oh, wait. Yeah, Seagard has thrown in at the last minute a divine intervention. Seagard
so-
coming in.
So it's just a reroll.
You just get a reroll. Yep, that's it.
Nice. Come on, I just
Awesome.
need a 6 or more. Hey.
All right, as the fist comes through, you grab it and you swing your body, and it will go straight in. Let's see how its reflex save is. It does not do great. All right, it takes 14 points of damage as it goes into the wall. Now I need to roll a couple extra things here.
Yeah, he likes it.
Smart.
All right, I need you to make me a reflex save, Cromwell.
Or not.
That's not no bueno. All right.
Ooh.
Do you want to re-roll it?
No, that's all right. I'll get squished by him.
All right.
Make it easy to hit him.
You take 9 points of damage. And as you do so, he tumbles not only through you, but through the door itself.
At least we got in.
All right, so that entire area of the door is now destroyed as the troll crashes through it.
Since I'm next, can I continue that momentum and sort of backflip with the troll, but then continue swinging over and just like kick him right in the stomach as he falls behind?
You can spend a hero point to do it, yes.
Well, I mean, as in it's my turn next, so as my attack.
Oh, right, yeah, sure, okay.
That's just the thematic.
I
action
thought you
of
meant
it.
in addition to, but yeah, sure.
No, not right now. Yeah.
I got
Just
no
'cause I'm
worry with
next,
that.
yeah.
All right, it is your turn.
Yeah, so just a bit of cinematics.
Yeah, so as it crashes, you've basically held onto the wrist and you've tumbled over onto the stomach and you've just carried on a flying kick into its gut as it's gone into the next room. You've somehow missed. No, you've hit, but the troll's thick skin is just really hard and you have not been able to penetrate through.
Okay, and then I will try the next, like just punch right in the same spot.
Superhero punch. It is still
It's like been really hard to hit. All of a sudden.
super hard. Okay. Now, before we get too deep into this, you find yourself now in the interior of the landing. There's a large pool of water, like an active fountain, unlike the frozen one in the other room, in the center of this chamber. There are several doors leading to the west and passageways leading to the north and south. You can see that there are also statues of what look to be a spellcaster. They're kind of in different poses there, but as the troll has come out, he has destroyed both of them. Okay. That was Cromwell who jumped in, did the flurry blows. Mistwind!
Alright, how far? Let's see, 20. Okay, perfect. Troll is just within range. Mistwind's going to do a little chant and then cast barbed chains on.
All right, nice. A series of chains fly out in its direction. You hit.
Fuck yes. All right.
Nice.
Then he takes 2d6.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Nice.
now he's got to make a will save to resist being shaken unless he's immune.
No, he's not immune.
And he passes.
Yes, he does. No, he passed you at one, so yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's a DC 14. But hey, I mean, he just took
7 damage.
7. Yeah.
That's nice. It's nice. All right,
Most
Grax, you're up
damage
next.
I've done so far.
You know, Cromwell's been doing a bunch of the kind of he's getting into combat with the troll.
Mhm.
He's been taking most of the damage. I forgot I had second level spells. I'm gonna cast Cure Moderate Wounds on him.
All right, very well. Warming up your hands, you lay down another healing spell, dropping a Cure Moderate as you feel your wounds
Ooh.
begin to stitch. Most of these like bruises, you know, kind of like sinking in deep. You heal 15 damage, Cromwell.
Nice.
As we then go to the troll, who regenerates a little bit, but then has to pull himself out of the spikes, which he does so with no trouble. So he takes 13 damage.
Yes.
Alright.
Two more
Like,
turns on the
Double damage there.
on the friendly, by the way.
No worries. All right, so
So-
unfortunately he has to stand up, which will provoke an attack of opportunity from Cromwell as
Ooh.
well.
Might get to actually hit him this time. Let's try. Oh, no.
So
I need
close.
10 to hit.
All right. And because he had to pull the spikes out, that was his whole turn. So he has nothing further he can do. Cromwell, it is your turn.
All right. So he's just pulled the spike out.
Yeah, he's just pulled the spike out.
I try and like slam his hand back in.
I mean, they're kind of broken.
Okay.
So
I just thought it'd be funny.
yeah, I don't think you'd be able to. Plus, they're like building spikes, not necessarily like, you know, little spikes that you...
No, I mean, if he was still holding it, like had just pulled it out and then just like shoved.
Oh,
back
right,
in.
like... ah! Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let's just. I'll attempt to see if I can hit close to where he's just pulled it out from, like a tender spot on him. Do a flurry of blows on it.
All right, flurry of blows. First attack.
Man, this guy heals quick.
All right, yeah.
It's like punching rock.
Second hit. All right, that one gets through. Sinking in deep, you can feel it kind of make that noise. Cromwell, you get 2 hero points from our dear friend McClover.
Ooh,
Thank you so much,
we'll
my
be
friend.
using those.
All right, I've been trying to make them use them. And you keep giving them back, McClover. That's all right.
I told you that I'm not going to use mine to save Mistwin at all. I'm going to use it for dumb stuff.
Well, yeah. I'll see if I can get more building parts into this guy with him.
Jeez. All right. All right. So that is Cromwell done. Mistwin.
Oh, it's my turn again. Well, you know what? Since it worked so well last time, we're gonna try it again. Never mind.
All right. Barb chains flick out, but this time they just manage to strike at the sides and don't sink into the rock troll's hide. That is unfortunate. Also, a quick welcome to our first-time chatter, the Tarot Gamer. Welcome in. Yes, this is Pathfinder 1st Edition, but we do also have Pathfinder 2nd Edition and some Dungeons & Dragons on the channel here and there as well. So, yeah, you'd love to try it out? Nice. I highly recommend it. Consider joining our Discord and watching our shows and find out all the cool stuff. And thank you, McClover, for gifting a sub to the Tarot Gamer. Please enjoy all of those amazing and wonderful emotes that you are now privy to. And welcome to the community. Welcome. All right. Also, just for your sake as well, let's do a quick recap. Long story short, we're playing in an adventure called Reign of Winter, where our heroes, who have come from the southern lands of Taldor, have suddenly found that snow has started coming through an unseasonable winter. This has caused many problems, so our heroes have gone in search of what may have caused this and found a portal. This portal led to, effectively, fantasy Russia, known as Irrisen. Before they entered, a dying Black Knight turned around and said, "I am the Black Knight of the Baba Yaga. I am supposed to herald her return. She has not come, and the queen has gone mad. She is sending ice everywhere. You must take the mantle of the Black Rider, herald the Baba Yaga, and bring her here so that she can sort all this out." And Kichiro, our Kitsune Samurai, said, "Yes, I'll damn well do it." Group went in, ended up in, fantasy Russia, and is currently going towards a tower that is currently keeping one of what is apparently many portals open. So they've just entered the tower, and they are now fighting a giant rock troll, whom they suspect is the person who had shanked and killed the previous Black Rider. And there, you're all up to date. Welcome aboard. All right. So, we then go from Mistwind's attempted chaining of this guy to Grax, our occultist goblin. What do you want to do?
I don't want to attack it, but at the same time, I think if I summon a servitor, it's not me attacking it; it's the servitor attacking.
Correct.
But it's
Yeah.
No,
So
that is how it works.
nice.
Yeah. So I'm gonna pull open my book and I'm gonna go, I call for you, bomb, and I'm going to summon a elemental.
All right. What type of elemental?
I don't think Grax knows what these things are weak to, and it's a rock troll. So I'm gonna say he's just surrounded by ice, so he's actually got a cold elemental.
Boom, 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 boom. Wait. What's your intelligence?
Oh, true. Okay.
Isn't he a wizard?
No, he's.
I don't know if I would have known about trolls before. It's a
No,
17.
no, it's not that. Okay, if your intelligence is 17, I'm gonna give you a hint. You ready, Neil? You want to follow me on this journey?
Yeah.
Okay, you ready? Okay, what is he?
He's a troll.
Right? What type of troll?
A rock troll.
Okay, now where are you?
In the ice.
Surrounded by.
In the night. Surrounded by ice.
And what's he wearing?
Icicles.
Okay.
Now, are you sure you want to summon an ice elemental?
Well,
You can.
Okay,
I'm
well,
not going to stop you.
fire
Again.
off.
I've never
Here,
stopped
here.
you from doing stuff.
There. Oh,
My fire is fire. Why
This is
not
giving you an
ice,
insight
right?
check. All right.
Makes
So-
sense.
So here's your insight check. You ready for it? Okay. These things are weak to direct sunlight. That is their primary thing. They're also vulnerable, or their regeneration is ineffective against acid and sonic.
do they have acid elementals?
No.
Sonic.
He said, very sure of himself.
Yeah, because for the summon monster, I can cast it at level 2
Let's
now
see.
for
What
the
elementals do you have?
servitor.
You have an air elemental. You've got earth elementals. Actually, earth elementals might have acid. Give me a second. Earth elementals have... No, they don't have acid. Let's see. They have fire elementals, ice elementals, lightning elementals, magma elementals, mud elementals, water elementals.
Lightning might do sonic, right?
Probably not, but I can find out. Let's have a quick look. Lightning elemental. Lightning elementals do, strangely enough, electricity, but no thundering.
Oh,
In the bestiary, there is a acid quasi-elemental, which used to be a green ooze.
I don't know if I can summon something that powerful.
It's
I do not have it.
3 TPs. I don't know what they are. It's an
Look,
outsider elemental.
It's fine. Look, you have your clue. That's all well and good, but pick an elemental.
Oh, it says small elementals. What's that? Right, that is small.
Also, Mr. Game and T, I would like to go on record and say I have been dealing with Neil long before you had to, mate. So yeah. Seeing Neil do stuff on me. Neil started with me, okay? I've still got $700 in my bank account. Not anymore, but like I had $700 in my bank account on how invested the audience was in stopping Neil's sheer and abject stupidity at times, right? So don't get me started. I love you, Neil.
Me too.
Okay. What are you summoning?
I guess magma elemental. I guess a fire
Magma
elemental.
Okay, let's do it. Magma elemental. Magma. Molten hot lava. What type of
It says
magma
I saw.
What size?
It says a small size.
Small size. All right. It will take 1 round to summon, I believe.
Yep. And I can summon at 30 feet, so I'm gonna get it behind him.
Behind him. Done and done.
Yeah.
All right. A magma elemental begins to bubble and roil as it rises from the icy floor. But it takes one round to summon.
Yep, and that lasts for 1 minute.
Okay, so it will summon at the beginning of your next turn. Mist
Actually, I think it just.
No, that's not Mistwind.
I think it's just an action, actually.
Is it?
My servitor. Where's my servitor? There's servitor. Yeah, it just says as a standard action, you expend 1 point of mental focus to summon a servitor.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, very well. It's one action then. Okay, elemental is there. The creature is there.
Yeah.
All right.
And then my turn is done.
Power attack. Big fist. I'm gonna hit Cromwell. I'm gonna burn my nat 20.
Oh no!
You've been healing too much.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
He was okay at HP, so like I should bring something else in to help.
28 damage.
No, I'll have to heal him again.
All right. And a second attack.
Whoa.
I think this one's gonna go against your elemental.
Oh no. Yeah! Yeah!
Why? Why you like this? This is why I use my nat 20. Huh? This is why I use my nat 20. Okay, fine, whatever.
I picked number 3.
All right, so it goes to hit the elemental. I will give the elemental a free attack against him.
Yeah.
So let's see. What does the elemental do? The elemental is going to slam at you. He is going to hit, and he is going to do 1d3, which is 3 points of damage, and a potential burn, which is actually possible with him. So let's see if he can burn him. That is no burn, so no burning.
Oh.
Okay. Cromwell, we're back up to you.
Yes.
Massive hit.
So, yes, after that, although we've just lectured Neil on using ice against this ice rock troll, if it's a little bit more cinematic, would that still potentially work?
What, ice? No.
Break one of the spikes.
Well, no, what I wanted to do was like sunder off one of his own spikes and then jam that into him.
Ooh.
I mean, look, if you kill him, I'll allow you to make that the finisher, but
Okay.
no,
Cool.
you can't do it partway through. No.
So in that case, I'm going to try my first attack to like smash into one of these spikes, and I'll use my natural 20 on it.
One of his spikes, or just a like a spike?
You know, like you said, he's got all these big spikes in his arm,
right.
right?
So yeah, you're hitting those. Okay, no worries.
Yeah.
Natural 20. Roll your critical damage as that creates this large shockwave, the sound of splintering ice as it falls from the arms.
So this would be an extra d6. I don't think I make it correct.
All right.
Yeah.
18. Was that the crit?
Okay. That's one of the dice.
Oh, you needed to hold left shift to crit.
Oh, okay.
That's okay. If you just roll it again, then it should be fine.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
All right. You snap off one of the pieces of the arm, and as you do, you drive it straight into its skull as it collapses and falls backwards. It falls backwards onto the lava elemental, and then almost like a scene out of like Aliens, you watch as it just
chest burster.
Yeah. All right. And with that,
Regenerate this.
and with that, the troll perishes. All right. Super quick, while we're just getting things set up. Thank you so much, Mr. Gaming T. Have an absolutely banger of one, mate. Enjoy your day at work. I wish you all of the best. Schoolie has given a natural 20 and a jinx point to Dag. Seeing the painful frustration, I will happily take those, and do not fret. I definitely have more to come.
Hey, he almost killed me in one hit. I think it's only fair I do the same back.
That's kind of true. It's kind of true. Okay, who's moving around on my board?
I'm trying to move Mistwin, but for some reason it's being weird.
Because I've locked your tokens. But there you go, you got him.
Uh,
All right. A silence falls over, and as soon as the rock troll is destroyed, you watch as the statue in the center of the room begins to shift and change, almost as if a clay or sort of segmented stone had been covering the real statue beneath. You can see what looks to be a woman attacking and stabbing, standing over what looks to be a white dragon in the middle of the room. That is the statue that you saw here next to Mistwin.
A small white dragon?
Well, I mean, okay, a small white dragon, yes, but size-wise, it was large. So it's about...
Okay.
Yeah, so it is a small white dragon, which is a
large small white dragon.
Yeah, exactly. Clear as mud. All right.
And so they're currently battling?
It looks like the woman.
Action?
It looks like the woman has slain the dragon.
Okay, but like she's just slain it, like they've just come to life, and she's now just finishing it off.
Yes, correct.
Okay. Interesting. I don't suppose you have come to kill us as well.
Are you talking to the statue?
Didn't you say they animated?
No.
No.
So the statue originally looked like a snake woman with wings. The snake woman visage crumbled almost as if it was covered in clay or some sort of breakable clay, and underneath it reveals the real statue.
Oh, another statue.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's almost as if it's almost as if
the statue animated into another statue. Got it.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Mistwin's gonna come over here and slap Cromwell with some healing.
He dies.
The worst kind of healing.
All right, 14 healing to Cromwell.
I'll throw one of my fleshmans on him too.
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah, everyone come and touch me.
I don't want anybody else. Okay.
And then this one's gonna use a regular on himself. Hey, okay.
Nice.
All right.
Does that stun him for an hour or something silly like that?
Does what, sorry?
Oh yeah. You healed
yourself?
yourself, Mistwin.
What?
Don't you like have
Oh,
to
yeah,
roll?
you
No,
can
that
divine
only-
spell on yourself.
No, that's only if a enemy uses a divine spell against me.
Are you
Oh,
sure?
I thought it was if you use the divine spell.
I-
You're using it
I
on yours.
because I was talking about it with someone and they corrected me and they did point out that it does say when an enemy.
Oh, okay.
Let's have
Like,
a...
Well, I guess
let's
you
have a
are your
quick
worst
look here.
enemy.
What's
So
your
Yeah,
curse?
I hate you as much as you
God-meddled.
think.
Hold on, what's your curse again?
Because it said God meddled.
God meddled. All right, let's read this out for the folks back home. Hero of Golarion, the Isle of Ilbidos is populated and watched over by hero gods, some who are known for entangling in mortals with their own affairs. The gods' interference in your life has left you with strange, unpredictable powers, dependent on divine whim. Bizarre side effects occur whenever you are affected by a spell from a divine caster, for better or for worse. Once per round, when a creature casts a divine spell, including you as a target, roll a d20 and consult the table below. The effect resulting from this roll at the beginning of that enemy's turn. This effect targets only you if the other creature included as a target of the triggering spell. Okay. So the effect result of this
So
roll
it started
begins-
off not by saying anything about an enemy having to do it. It said for good or for
Target
bad,
creature.
any
Yeah.
creature
But it does
casting.
specify.
No, but
that
keeping in
the
mind, it is
result-
a full stop before then, which means that you still fall
Yeah.
under the once per round when a creature casts a divine spell, you must roll it. The effect
So then
resulting
the
from
guy
it begins.
that
So it begins at the
made-
end of that enemy's turn, meaning that when an enemy is engaging with you, that's when this effect triggers.
So then the guy that wrote this class really needs to learn how to reword stuff better.
Or
'cause-
alternatively, when you get into your next battle, something is going to curse you.
I mean,
That's how I would
the
read
first paragraph did read first for good or for bad, so healing or damage.
Yeah, which
And then
implies
just
that
a
unless the bad
creature.
guy is going to turn around and heal you for some reason, that just makes no
Yeah,
sense.
that
Yeah,
doesn't make a
that's
lot of
why I
sense, which
said that
implies
Yeah.
that he
person
meant
I
made
think your
anyone
friend. I think your
custom-
friend is right. Okay, so rules abjudication now. Rules adjudication now. I think your friend was right, but the way we're going to rule it here is that you're going to roll at the d20. It will only take effect in your next combat and start at the end of that enemy's action,
Okay,
whomever your enemy
well,
might be. So roll a d20. Let's find out what happens.
8. So
An 8.
I will shrink
Yeah.
by one size category for a round.
All right.
He's
One
my
round.
size.
All right. So in the next battle, at the end of the enemy's turn, you will be under the effect of reduced person. That's how that'll work. All right. Now it has been almost a minute, and so I'm gonna say that by the time you guys get moving, your magma elemental will
okay.
fade.
That's
Did you
fine.
get crushed anyway?
Nah, I had him like.
He got natural miss. Then I got attacked.
All right.
No, I mean when the troll fell on him.
No. He melted his way through. It's fine. All right.
Okay.
Which direction do you guys want to go?
I wanna go
Yeah, well,
deeper
I mean,
in.
curious about the statue, but it doesn't seem to be moving any longer. Suppose
Maybe there's a secret passage under it.
turn around and look past the troll.
All right.
What remains of it.
Looking past the troll, steamy air fills the inner gallery here, emanating in lazy wisps from what looks to be a bubbling pool, recessed into the floor, where a raised dais surrounded by 6 pillars of ice seem to stand. 4 foggy mirrors hang on the walls near the ice sculptures, helmeted by pike-wielding warriors. So that is these little, like, sort of flat, rectangular objects that you can see there.
But otherwise, nothing else in the room.
Correct.
Miss Swin is going to check out this door here.
All right.
Is it locked?
And I'm going to have a look in the pool first. That seems the most obvious thing in the room.
All right. It is quite
Actually,
dark
kinda
in here.
later
There is no open light. How are you guys traveling?
Not sure if we all
Does
have dark vision
does
or if
everyone
it's just
have
me
dark
and
vision?
Grax.
I've
I have
got
dark
low
vision.
light vision.
I do.
I've got dark. Guys, follow me. I grab their hands.
And I have low light.
Okay, so Mistwin,
Okay.
you cannot see as you are being dragged into the dark by Grax.
So I will go to the door that Mistwin wanted to go to, though.
And you know what? Let's do this just because we want my players and my audience to enjoy this. Bam! Night vision. This is what happens when.
Oh,
This is Crack's vision.
Yeah, it's so
everything
dark.
is green. Everything is green.
All right. So, is that where you're taking Mistwind, by the way?
Yeah.
All right. You see 2 doors.
You wanted to
hold
go
on
through
a
this
second,
one, right?
Grax. Hold on a
Stop.
second. Oh wait, I have lamp oil, but I don't have a lamp. Really?
I would say that
Yeah,
I'll say that for the sake of it, you would have either a torch or a lamp if you have lamp oil.
All right, yeah. This one's gonna take out, or Grax, help me with this as he or she turns on or lights her little lamp
All right.
using her spark spell. To...
All All right. As soon
Light it
as
up.
you light the lamp, all of a sudden, you hear the sound of bubbling water.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
As rising from the pool is what looks to be an elemental of water.
Ah!
Awoken
Oh, no.
by the sudden presence of your light, it springs to attack you. And with that,
Yay.
let us go into initiative.
Initiative again. My
All right.
goodness.
Mistwin, you're up first.
Well, this is gonna suck because I burned so many spells already. I've got 2 first level spell slots and only 1 second level. And I'm pretty sure elementals are not Fey, so that one is kind of useless. So we're just gonna cast Oracle's Burden on it. And it fails.
It
Now-
failed its saving throw.
It now gains, you entreat the forces of fate to bestow your oracle's curse. So now it's got my god meddled curse on it.
Very well. You've given it God meddled.
So what does it actually do?
So now every time I cast a spell on it, it's got to roll my d20 table.
Didn't you just say you're almost out of spells?
Yes, but it'll be funny for 2 rounds at least.
Okay.
All right, Grax, you're up.
I call forth my bomb again, and I'm going to summon a lightning element.
All right, you summon a lightning elemental. How many times you need? How many focal points do you have?
It's I have 2 left right now, so I will have 1 after using this.
Very well.
I had 4. Cast the magma one, cast the fleshman, and then so I have 1 left.
All right, a small lightning elemental is summoned. Where do you want to summon it?
Right next to it. Right next to it.
All right.
Get it! Ah! Get it, bomb! Ah!
All right. It will attempt to slam the water elemental. It misses. All right. The water elemental ignores the lightning elemental and will take a 5-foot step
Oh no.
and
Oh, no.
try to hit Mistwind.
Oh no.
Ooh, that was scary.
Ah!
Yeah, oh,
Me,
nice.
I'm gonna burn my jinx point.
Ah!
Okay. You know what? And I'm going to misfortune the elemental, so reroll it again.
Okay. Still gonna hit you.
Damn it.
All right. That'll teach you to ha me. Max damage,
Ooh.
12.
Ooh. Ow.
All right, a torrent of water strikes at you. As it does so, I need you to roll me a percentage.
Okay. How do I do that again?
There's a double 0 dice on the bottom. Grab that, drop it in the chat.
Oh. That I actually dropped it onto my sheet. There we go. There's
89.
89.
All right. With that, your torch flickers out,
Oh.
and you are plunged into darkness, and you're out of
And I
initiative.
shrink.
Does the lightning elemental create any light or no?
He does. He does. He does. He creates a little bit of light.
So the low light would work.
Yeah, low light would work.
Nice.
But
Does your spell Mistwind transfer both of your curses or just one?
It doesn't say. It just says the
Yeah, he
target
saw that.
creature suffers all the hindrances and none of the benefits of your Oracle's Curse class feature. And since
Yeah,
I
so
am
all of your
dual
curses.
cursed, I would think it goes both.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be both.
So what's your other one?
Powerless Prophecy. I'm forewarned of danger, but can't act to prevent it. I gain Uncanny Dodge as a rogue class feature. However, I can't take any actions in a surprise round, including free actions, except for a flash of insight. In absence of surprise round, I'm staggered for the entire first round of combat. At 5th level, I gain a +4 insight bonus on initiative checks. So
So it doesn't. So it only affects it in the surprise round.
yeah, pretty much.
So more importantly, you are out of initiative for some random reason. It returns to the pool and melts back in.
Huh.
I have a feeling it doesn't like light.
So it attacked its torch.
Yes, it did.
Oh, it just doesn't like light. Okay.
Close.
Oh, it doesn't like.
Fire?
Heat.
There you go. Yep. It's
Yeah.
their fire safety thing.
Oh.
You just set up the fire sprinkler.
Damn it!
Basically it.
I quit. I want to refund that quit.
Well, that happened. Oh no.
Anyway,
Well,
Mr.
for a
goes,
minute we have a little late, so.
Miss Wynn, you try to go over to one of the doorknobs, you can't reach.
yeah, I'm Greg's height now.
Oh.
I'll just test the waters in it, see if it's just gone back to water and just.
Oh, you're correct. Okay,
It is
that's fine.
fresh,
Yeah.
slightly warm water, so it's not like ice water. So when you drink it, it's actually quite nice.
Right.
Well, I now have a whopping 2 spells left.
Hey, Miss One, let me help you. Okay, get him on my shoulders so you can reach the door.
Yes, yes, the goblin stack.
Which so you open the door, the north door.
Are these giant doors?
No, they're regular doors.
It's just we're
It's just
both
funnier.
we're just the same height now.
All right. Do you wanna open the door to your left or the right?
The one that Miss Wynn's right in front of.
Okay. The door creaks open easily, and inside you see 9 double bunks with little more than straw mattresses and heavy blankets raised upon blocks of ice. Occupying most of the space seem to be several partition chambers, as well as wooden chests and a single piece of furnishing, almost as if a small sitting nook had been created. In addition, there are 5 guards here, most of which seem to be in a state of rest. Let's see how many of them.
Oh no.
Let's see. Let's see how many of them awoke to the sound of the sprinklers going off. That is, 1. 1 has awoken.
Oh.
I know it said 2, but because there's only 5 of them, I rolled a d6, and 1 was going to be 0 people. So yeah. So Pale Guard number 1, where are you? Okay, so he's woken up, and you see he's very lethargic. He was actually coming to the door as you were there. He sees you standing on Grax's shoulder as he opens the door.
This is just a dream.
I cast Cloud Mind on him.
Make a bluff check.
Do I even have? I do. I've got +3 to bluff. Oh gosh.
Jesus.
Please work. That's a 16.
Yeah, I'm giving you a -4 penalty as
All right, you know what? I'm using my nat 20 on this.
You're gonna use your
Oh
nat
wait,
20?
he has to
You're
roll.
still-
He has to roll again anyway.
Okay, so that means you get a 19. Oh yeah, and you have to roll again. No, wait,
Yeah,
no, he
so
doesn't
just
because he's
a
using a
nat
nat 20.
20.
Yeah.
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 Oh,
If
okay.
Yeah, if he's using the nat 20, he
Okay,
doesn't
got
need
it.
to roll again. All right, but more
Bypasses
specifically,
the curse. Nice.
all right, more specifically, you've used your nat 20. You've got a -1. That's a 19. So we need to get a 19 on his sense motive. Which is...
Wait, is he also affected by Grass's Kirks too?
He is not.
Yes.
Is he?
Oh.
Everyone is.
Oh, yeah, no, he is. You're right.
It's everybody within 20 feet.
Oh, yes.
All right, let's see what happens. So, firstly,
There's
that
no
is
way we
a
could lose this.
14. Nope, he doesn't make it. Yep, he does not. All right. He looks at you and says, realizing very quickly that you saying it's a dream means jack to people who don't speak your language.
Fuck. It was worth a shot. Greg said he wanted to do
Yeah,
something.
I'm gonna cast daze on him. The cantrip daze.
You are aware that that's just a flashbang, right?
No, it says it clouds the mind of a humanoid creature with 4 or fewer hit die.
Oh, okay. And then does what?
Mesmerize days.
Oh,
Yeah.
days. Right, sorry. I think I was thinking of dazzle. That's fine. Yep, okay, cool. Make it see if you can do the saving throw. You crack and you blam. Hit him with a day spell.
It's a will save 13.
Kaboom. Where's the kaboom?
I guess where's the kaboom?
McBluff, I love that. Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
Where?
And you, blam. All right, you daze him.
Oh.
And he's just...
Oh.
He just...
I closed the door.
Look, he's dazed. I'm gonna give you guys a choice. You can make a performance check to try and sing him a lullaby.
Oh goodness. What is my
Uh-oh.
performance? I don't have performance.
There's no performance. I think it's profession. Performance is D&D. Which I don't have a profession.
Performance,
Yeah.
not profession.
There's no performance.
Then make
Yeah.
a charisma check.
Let's see, now that I can do.
All right, let's see it.
We got a +1, so
Here
I've got a plus
Because of
three.
my
we
own thing.
go.
Grax, reroll yours.
You both can
Okay.
re-roll them actually, because don't forget
Oh
you
yeah,
are...
that's right.
Cursed.
Mm.
nope.
Well, we're fucked.
That's a 1.
All
They're
right, so
saying that does
sure
not
this
have
isn't,
his
like-
her mother's voice of an angel. Nails on a chalkboard.
Cromwell, do you want to give it a go?
What I wanted to give a go was moving across
Out the
and
saves,
grabbing
it
this
doesn't
guy.
take actions, so.
And grabbing him,
Yes.
Oh yeah, pull him out.
Pull him out, throw him in the water,
like
drown him.
quietly, or like you want to start combat?
Um,
Because right now
I
he's
mean,
dazed
I wanna-
and kind of half drowsy.
right. So then, I mean, if I could take, so I want to grab. In-game actions would be I have to grapple and then I can pin him, and shut him up. But I can't. Mechanics-wise, it's not a single action for that unless you want to let me take both those actions.
No, you'd have to win
It's
it.
like
You'd have
double
to. You'd have to win it initiative, which you might because he gets a
Yeah.
-4 currently. So let's
Yeah,
do it this way.
Plus, if he's dazed, then I might get the surprise round on him, which could be enough.
So, and McBluff, the reason is because they both failed their lullaby check, so this is the noise that's coming out of their mouths. So,
But yeah, I want to try. I want to try and silence him, but that'd be grapple and then shoot him.
sure. Okay, so let's start with a grapple check. So combat maneuver to try and grab him. Let's start with this, and then I'll have just you roll initiative.
Okay.
Okay, so that's 14 against their CMD, which is 13, so that will grapple. Then
Okay,
he is going
nice.
to make an initiative roll, and I need you to make one as well.
Okay.
His is a -1.
Right, I think I can beat that.
I think you can beat that. All right. Cool. All right, now you can make another grapple check.
Okay, for the pin. Go. It's a 1.
Oh.
What a terrible shame.
Right, so I could use a hero point on that one, right?
You can.
Yeah. Well, someone
Yeah.
conveniently bought my 2 back, so I'm going to use one of them.
Very well. One of your hero points goes down.
That's better.
Yay!
With a 20, he is now restrained. All right. You are once again in and out of combat. As he sits there, he has now got this kind of startled, shocked look on his face. He tries to make noise, but he's got like your arm brace like wraps like lodged in his mouth. So little more than a muffled whimper seems to come out of his throat.
I'll
Close
just
the door.
signal them to close the door.
You guys close the door. Yep, it closes. You have
Yep.
not roused the other sleeping guards.
I'm assuming this other door might also be guards' quarters. So let's not open that one.
I mean, I will attempt to whisper to him in Terran just to see if it looks like he understands what I'm saying. But I don't really want to have a conversation with him. But I just want to see if he's going to understand the words or look like he recognizes them.
You do, and he doesn't.
So I'll just tighten the grip until he goes back to sleep, forcibly.
All right, make another combat maneuver check.
Well, he's pinned, right? So it'd be a coup de grace.
Well, we're gonna do it this way.
Okay.
All right,
Nice.
16, easy. Yep. So you hold onto his throat, and after a few, little struggling moments, he passes out and is unconscious.
Nice.
All right, well done.
I tended to drop him in the well, but then that might set off the fire alarm.
All right, what now?
Maybe we should go over here and just try to make our way up the tower, maybe?
All right.
Actually, I don't know.
You see a couple of doors.
Yeah. Up seems reasonable.
As
Yeah,
well
I
as
don't
what
know
looks to
where,
be
but there was
a-
more upward, so it's...
You also see a glassy pattern of striated crystalline ice that seems to cover the tiled floor in an open alcove, illuminated by a soft blue light.
Is that little blue patch at the end?
Yes.
Interesting.
Do you want to check it out?
Well,
Okay.
consider that we've checked everything else out, and it's led to dangers so far. I don't trust it.
Try this door.
Oh,
You hear the sound.
actually,
You hear the sound of an apple being bitten.
Oh no.
It comes from behind you, literally under your feet, as a tiny little fairy seems to be right next to you.
Do we recognize him?
You do. It's Hatch, the dumb
Hatch.
boy who stole the corpse that you were trying to hide back in town. Which I think only Cromwell and Grax met.
yeah.
No, we all know.
Nice. At the inn.
Yeah.
At the tavern.
What are you doing, you young whippersnappers?
Well, we're
Well, there's a
Searching
body
this
over there
place.
for you.
What?
Yeah.
Speaking
They're
of my
over
good
there.
ear, I'm having trouble hearing you.
There's a body over there for you.
A body? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well,
He waves his hand. All of a sudden, you watch as ice encapsulates the unconscious person as he is ripped into the Feywilds.
Oh, you know he wasn't dead, right?
what?
Whoops!
Well, he may as well be now.
Oh well.
If he wasn't before, he is now. But you didn't answer my question. I thought you were
did. I
coming here
said
to
we're-
bring this tower down.
Yes, I said we're looking around.
What do you mean you're looking around? What's there to look at? Get to the tower, climb to
Well,
the top.
We're in the tower.
Yeah, we're
just
trying to
about
get to the
go
tower.
up.
Oh,
We
good.
just don't know where to go up.
What do you mean there's nowhere to go up? The elevator's right there.
No, that's an elevator? Okay.
Elevator.
Yes, the elevator, you silly young fools. I swear, you live only a few decades and you waste every single minute of it.
Huh. Thank you.
But
What are you doing here?
It's
I've
none of
been
your
what
here a
exactly-
business.
century
I
already.
go where I please.
True.
Yes, you made that quite clear.
Yes. Dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum.
What do you mean a few decades? I've already lived for a century.
Is that all? I was here when the color of your species was being painted upon the palette of the gods. Yeah, that's
So-
right. Nothing to say now, do you?
At least
Some
10
people
years.
may really doubt that.
I like to study here.
So you're just going to try and say that a denizen of the first world, a land which knows no death and has been around since the pre-existence of your planet, you're going to try and call my bluff, eh?
So you're saying you're one of the eldest, then?
I'm not
that
one
it?
of the eldest. We were all
He
born
is the
around the
oldest.
same time.
I mean, to be fair, it is quite a fantastical story.
Well, not really. I mean, it's our story. I mean, it's like saying, ooh, look, you have the power to be a dimwit.
Well, we know Grax does, but I don't see what that has to do with anything.
Yes. But anyway, off you pop. Sooner this tower is done, the better.
Thank you. Come on.
Suppose we just step on it.
This one steps on it first.
You step on it, he just watches you. What are you doing?
Well, what exactly is an elevator?
It goes. What is an elevator? It's, you speak the magic word and it takes you to the different floors.
Oh, okay. Abracadabra.
Word up.
Open says me.
I'm gonna use object reader on the elevator.
It's
I'm
teleporter.
guessing.
Or
Yes,
object reading.
I'm imagining the magic word is probably not in our language.
Oh
I
yes.
suppose you
no.
could give us a crash course.
I suppose I could give you a hand with this, but it works in any language, whatever you say it in. The
Oh.
password is a gathering within the hall. Take one, take us all.
Gathering within the hall. Take one, take us all.
Yes. Do you think you can remember
Oh.
that?
Take us all.
Or will you simply expire from your mortal coil before you're done?
I mean, it could be both.
He grumpily seems to stroke his long wizard-like beard. Keeping in mind, this guy is like this tiny, right? He just seems to
Yeah.
just sass you. All right, he keeps watching you for a little while.
Well, Grax said it, shouldn't it have?
Oh, did you
Brought
say
us
it,
up already?
Grax?
Yeah.
Yeah, I said
I'm
it.
sorry, I
You
didn't
said
hear you.
yes.
As soon as you say it, buying as much time as I can.
That's just the gnome, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
What
basically-
do you do?
showing them, you know.
I think
Lightning
you might be making
elemental.
those magic words up.
All right, there you go, and you ended up teleporting to. You basically watch as almost like you don't seem to move. The floor doesn't seem to move. Your orientation remains the same, but the entire world around you shifts
Whoa.
and shudders and changes, almost as if you were passing through an open window. Oh, sorry, not an open window, an open pane of glass, and you've stepped through it into a different room. You find yourself now in front of a double door and a long, twisted corridor with another door in the northern side of it and a door to the east.
Can I get the map?
I guess.
Is there?
Yeah.
Is
I
So is
guess.
it a double door or a double door?
Dumbledore.
Huh.
Is
Got a wizard's
there
hat.
a
Oh, we had the map.
keyhole in this
I
door?
thought it was a new map.
Nope. Same map.
Sorry.
To move them.
Okay, good to know.
All right.
Well, I mean,
There's a
double doors
keyhole.
seem to be the.
Double doors seem more important. If we're gonna
Yeah.
go up the tower, maybe we need to go through the double door.
Thank you, simple DM. All right. To the double doors, you can see that they appear to have strange and bizarre markings, probably written in Irriseni, which is the language here. As you open the door, inside you find several tables covered in flowering plants, decorative figurines, both large and small, which occupy the corner of this brightly lit and large room. A large mirror hangs against the northern wall next to the double doors that you have just entered. And as you enter in, you think you see one of the shrubberies sort of twitching, moving. Muffled sounds from beneath the soil seem to accompany this pot plant.
I think this is some of the first writing we've seen so far. I'd like to take just take a mental note of it, preparation to spend a linguistics point, maybe next level to start learning this language.
Perfect. I will allow that, and it is duly noted.
I look at the bush. Nee. Nee. I speak in goblin, I go, nee.
It does not say anything.
Dig it. It's not a knight who says nee.
See, if I were a wizard, I would just fireball the bush.
Well, there are double doors on the
don't
other
wanna
end of the
get
other end of the room as well.
You know, at least, let's just ignore the bush and go open the other set of doors.
I mean, it seems like something for a Grax to jump in and investigate.
Kind of.
Grax.
No, I'm not.
Resist your urges.
It could be a ferret.
It could be, but I'm also a ferret.
Could be another weasel, yeah.
But I'm also a weasel. No, I'm fine. We need to save our resources.
I'll stick my hand into the bushes, see if there's anything in there.
No, God.
Almost like
there's nothing,
these two aren't gonna do it.
There's nothing in the bushes, but you do hear the muffled sounds coming from underneath the bush.
Yeah. I'll pull it up.
As you do so...
Good.
Alright.
Jeez.
Alright. Here...
No, I can just turn into one. I can't. I'm not one right now.
Y'all. Okay. Bear with me while I get the sound set all squared away.
With you? Is it the ice bear?
It is the ice bear.
Purple worm.
All right. Okay. As you pull it up, what you see is a filthy creature resembling a fat, small, wide-mouthed child made from leaves, vines, tree bark, and dirt. Almost like a potato of some kind.
Oh, no. Uh-oh.
All right.
Grax covers his ears.
Hideous.
Some kind of
Before you do so,
child.
because this will happen immediately.
Grax just covers his... Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Oh no.
Now, before Drax covers his ears,
I'm just gonna be ready.
you will not be ready because one, you haven't made the appropriate checks.
No. I mean me, not.
Oh, right,
I'm gonna pull my
yeah.
headphones out so I don't blast for you.
We don't get sound effects anyway.
All right, here we go.
Oh, true.
So, okay. So,
Damn
warning volume issue. My players won't hear, but we will. I'm gonna go with you. I'm gonna bear with it. This is coming straight into my brain. All right, but you hear a deafening, bone-chilling shriek.
Oh no.
It's so high pitched that we can't hear it at all.
Yeah, there you go.
What?
All right, I need
What?
fortitude saves
Again.
from everyone, please.
No.
Fortitude.
Luckily, it's my highest stat, but yeah. Aha, it's a 20
That is a
for me.
save. That is a save. And last but not
Rose.
least,
I actually clicked the wrong one.
Ooh,
That is a
that's 20.
save. All right. All three of you managed to save as the unsettling shriek sends shrill shudders down your body. You are fairly certain that you almost died just then.
Ugh.
All right. What do you do with the shrieking thing?
Put it back in! Put it back in!
Kill it.
Or kill it, that too!
Yeah, my first instinct was to like bash it against the wall.
All right. All right. You
I like how
you throw it against the wall. Make your attack.
I love how
Well,
Provo's
not throw,
first
you know, like
instinct
if
is
I'm
to
still
destroy
holding it by the
potato
top tuft, then just like
That's
swing it.
Yeah. Make an
Yeah.
unarmed strike with it.
It's making so
Um,
much noise.
Oh, it's on the map.
Just
Okay,
get-
cool.
turn it into a mashed potato, baby.
All right.
Yeah.
Right. Roll your damage.
A master drake instead of a master. Oh.
All right, with 10 points of damage, it shrieks, it struggles, but it's still alive. Anything else, Tim?
I mean, is this like just a full round?
Yeah, technically.
Okay. If it's still struggling, then I'll just thrash it again.
All right, make your attack again.
More out of just sort of immediate reaction than anything so far.
Oh no.
That will miss. It is too tough.
I'll just keep sort of swinging it around.
All right. All right. It bites your hand.
This one's gonna kind of like,
So
ooh.
it bites Cromwell's hand, sinking its teeth for 8
Ow.
points of damage. It then grapples you in its teeth. And as it does so, it decides to start siphoning blood clean out of you at a very rapid pace. I need you to make me a
It doesn't
fortitude
have to
save.
do a. So you get to grapple every hit.
No, just on its bite.
Okay. Make a what? Sorry.
Fortitude save.
Fortitude save.
Ooh.
All right, with a fortitude save of 12, that is not enough. You take 2 points of constitution damage as it drains your blood.
Constitution. No.
All right, done and done. You also have a -5 to your hit points.
Ooh.
Ooh.
All right, done and done. You can use the hero point if you'd like
For
for the fort save.
no, I don't even know what the save is, so it's worth it.
All right, not a worry. Let's go into initiative. Ba 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 ba. Grax, you're up first, followed by Cromwell, followed by the Mandragora, followed by Mistwin.
Gonna
We're gonna beat up a baby.
back up a little bit.
Baby.
So I'm not right next to it. I'm gonna pull out my hand crossbow and go, ah! Shoot it with a hand crossbow.
All right, make your attack with your hand crossbow. That'll hit.
19.
Deal your damage.
That's 6 points of damage.
Nice. Very well done.
Ah, kill it.
Is there any maneuver to reverse the grapple?
Yes, it is a reverse grapple attempt.
Okay.
However,
Try that.
just an FYI, that will not help you though, because it gets an automatic grapple on its bite.
If it hits its bite, though.
Yes, which it can do in a grapple, which even if you have a grapple with it, it'll still be able to do that. So it'll free you from the grapple, but almost only to give you the benefit of nothing.
Right. Okay, then in that case, attacking it, there's no penalty in the grapple anyway, is there?
Correct. Correct.
Okay. Well, since it's currently latched onto my hand, I will... yes, ow.
Oh, get up here.
Rather unpleasant. I'll just try and drive this thing into the ground, but forcefully, not pleasantly, back into where it came from.
All right, make your attack. All right, that'll hit.
Yeah.
Damage. All right, 10 points of damage. And again, that'll miss.
Hero point.
I don't know. Heavy seems pretty good. I might use a hero point to try and hit on that one.
All right, let's do it. Make your reroll.
Yeah.
All right.
Like, ow. Nice.
And he is
Oh, it's the same.
disabled, not unconscious. He is on exactly 0 hit points.
What does that mean? Oh.
It means it's
Disable
staggered.
means it can do basic actions, but any strenuous one, it falls unconscious.
Yeah, which it'll do as it bites you, and then falls unconscious. Which it'll miss, and then fall unconscious.
Oh.
Unpleasant bush. Definitely not the singing bush of legends.
Nope,
Why?
it was a grotesque monstrosity. The Mandragora lies dead, rotted, and defeated. But you're out of initiative.
Oh. Grex lays on the ground and it's like, oh my god, ow.
This
What do
is
you mean,
like,
ow?
I knew it. We should have ignored the bush.
Loud noise. Didn't hurt me, but it's still loud.
Fair enough.
Ow.
Yes, well, we could have ignored it, but just as much chance that opening those doors would have had it leaping on our backs.
Hey, any shaky push.
On those
No.
very, very choice words, you open the doors behind you and find yourselves inside of a crescent-shaped dining room, which occupies this Y-shaped chamber with 2 large mirrors that seem to stand to the north and southwestern walls. To the east is a rounded step that seems to lead towards 2 more of those like portal platforms that you've seen before, and you could see that there are more doors leading further in and around this this tower. Translucent glass-like double doors seem to be behind you, leading further in. You can't really see what's on the other side. It's like that smoked glass kind of look, and you can see another set of double doors to the south. Much like in every other room, you can see that there are 2 more statues made of ice of this strange spellcastery-like person. Throwing themselves around in this region, in this area, is what look to be a pair of acrobats. Fairy acrobats, to be precise, as they tumble on the table in the center of the room here. Oh no, we've lost Tim. Tim has
Oh
died.
no.
Well, that is okay. No matter. Actually, it does matter because I can't fix it. Neil, lean to your left. Other left.
Oh, right.
There you go.
Well,
Done.
it could be Cromwell and Grex.
No,
Hi.
just be Grax. There you go. There you go. Beautiful. Done. Look at his pretty face. Okay, now,
Yeah.
that is actually where we're going to leave today's session. As you see these 2 acrobatic fae seeming to be running amok on a large table filled with feast. There are 3 of them in particular. You can see 2 of them seem to be atomies, which are kind of like pixies. And the 3rd one seems to be a very familiar individual. You recognize you recognize the 3rd as the bard whom you met when you first arrived in this land. The bard who was asking you about where you had come from.
Yeah, it's Marlu.
Miruel.
Mirwell.
Oh, Mirelu. Mierul. I tried to say this properly. Mierul. The Yes, and she is there as well with these two little performing creatures. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is where we are going to call today's game. I want to thank everyone for coming and joining us. Thank you to, of course, all of our donators and all of our subscribers, guys. Without you and your help, we would not be here. That is... Oh, no! Unlurk is not a command? No, I haven't made Unlurk a command. I didn't even know what it would say. But you know what? I see you. I see you, Tony. Welcome back, buddy. Is there a section in the Discord about discussing and joining and hosting TTRPGs? Yeah, well, we'll cover that in a second. Actually, let's talk about this first. First of all, let's give our thanks to people. First of all, a massive thank you to our players. We have, of course, Marcus, the GM, playing Mistwin, our Oracle. Are you an elf or half elf? Elf.
Elf.
Yeah. Grax, our goblin occultist, played by Neil from Immersion Diversion. And, of course, Cromwell, our Oriad monk, played by my dear friend Tim as well. So thank you, players, for coming and joining us today. Thank you to our sponsors, Hero Forge, for the wonderful artwork you've seen during today's stream, as well as, of course, Fantasy Grounds for our VTT, and Sirenscape for the beautiful noises. Don't forget, guys, that you can go and check out and get much of the stuff that we have here. We do have a section in our Discord for Hero Forge building, so if you are interested in any of the Hero Forge characters that we've made, then do feel free to check it out there, because they will go up, and I will put some out there on request. Like if you turn around and be like, hey, I really liked the God Hero Forge thing, can you put that up? And then I'll put it up. Now, real quick, so for those of you who have not met me before, my name is Michael, I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. You can go check me out all over the internet, because I do a lot of performance work here and around the place. My Discord is really more of a hangout space. It's very, very chill, very, very casual. It's a warm, welcoming community of like-minded gamers. We have lots of channels to discuss various game systems, like things we like, things we don't like. There is quite a decent Pathfinder following there as well. You can also ask me questions directly in the new Ask Dag channel, which is specifically catered to asking me questions. And if I like your questions enough, I might make a YouTube video about it and then go into like a full detail. So yeah, go check all of that cool stuff out. And do I have a I don't. I think I took off the live plays, didn't I? I did take off the live plays. Yes. No, I didn't. Here it is. Yes, there is a live play chat for Reign of Winter as well. So if you guys want to discuss the game in particular, there is a chat in Discord for there as well. So thank you for joining us. We're going to go and raid, because we love sharing all of our favorite content creators with you guys, so that you guys know where to go and what people to go check out. Let's see who is up at this time of night. We have...
Tales is up.
What's that?
Winter's Tales. I know you.
I do love Winter's Tales. Yes, but she should be wrapping up soon, I believe. I don't want to send you into a raid train. Let's see. But then again, I can just make you her problem. Let's see. Oh, everyone's talking about the OGL. You know what? Let's go raid Winter's Tales. We'll do that. Winter's Tales is a wonderful fellow content creator from Perth, Western Australia, which is where I'm from as well. So we are going to go and raid AJ. Be sure to send all the love. Use all those raid emotes, especially if you have said raid emotes. Oh, it looks like AJ's not there. It looks like we're playing around with the other cast members as well. So yes, exclamation raid. Boom, there they are. Raid hard or die trying is our mantra here. Yeah, no, don't even get me started on the OGL. That is a whole kettle of fish that I'm not going into, because bugger that. But, guys, on brighter news, till we meet again, as always, stay safe, stay wonderful, be sure to be excellent to one another and to everyone. The next show that I'm going to be on is I'm going to be on the How to Be a Great GM YouTube channel at 2 a.m. Australian Western Standard Time, 3 p.m. On Thursday. There you go. Where you can find us playing Dragonlance. So come and check all that out and watch for all the notifications. And we'll see you very, very soon. Till we meet again, as always, from us to you, game hard or die trying. Good night, guys. Bye. 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 Bye.